SQL account is the first accounting software ready with SST02 form. Let's work through the system for the simple setting and compliance to this complicated form. Now, let's try to process a new SST return form, where in this database, we have already keyed in some invoices. Go to SST, new SST return. For first time process, you can enter your particulars, for example, the name, the identity card number, for example 56101010, the destination, phone number, and click on process. Click on SST02. In this SST02 form, make sure all the description is in block letter. In SQL account, even your tariff code description you maintain in a non-block letter. During process of SST02, SQL will auto convert all the description to block letter. For any column nothing to declare, make sure fill in 0 instead of blank. Let's look on SST02 form bahagian A. Number 1 is your company sales tax ID and service tax ID. Number 2 is your company registration name. Number 3 is the taxable period, for example, from September to end of October. Number 4 is the due date for submission. Now, let's move to SST02 form bahagian B1, sales and service tax. Number 5 is the item number, for example 1, 2, 3. Number 6 is the tariff code description, make sure it's in block letter. Number 7 is the tariff code. Number 8 is the value of taxable goods. Number 9 is the service or good withdraw for private own use. Number 10 is the value of taxable service. Bahagian B2, 11A is the taxable goods at 5%, 11B is the taxable goods at 10%, 11C is the service or service withdraw for private own use, 11D is the credit card, which is not relevant. Number 12 is the total value of tax payable. Number 13 is any adjustment for CN or contra. Number 14 is the tax that we have to pay after the adjustment. 15 is there any penalty? Is yes. What is the rate? And number 16 is the payable amount including penalty. Bahagian C, number 17 talk about sales of petroleum. Bahagian D talk about sales exempted from sales tax. Number 18A is export sales, special area sales, and designated area sales. Number 18B1 and B2 is a class of person under Schedule A and Schedule B. Number 18B3, column 1, 2, 3 talk about schedule C1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Number 19 is purchase exemption under Schedule C1 and C2. 20, purchase exemption under C3 and C4. 21, purchase exemption under C5. Bahagian F is about the declaration. Now, let's look on SST listing. In this SST listing, you can easily filter out is there any mistake on wrongly assigned tariff code or tax code. Let's look on SST listing. Select your taxable period, click on apply. In this SST listing, you can easily call out, let's say I want to view by tax rate. I can just enable the tax rate, and I also want to check in tariff code, just enable. Once you enable out all the column that you want, you can also easily right click on any header, go to pivot table. In this pivot table can allow you to view any type of data that you want to view. For example, I want to view my tariff code by tax rate. So I can know in this tariff code, I have a 172,000 in 10%, and in tariff code 5,100, there is a 5,004 in 5%. And I noticed there is also 126,000 without assign any tax rate. If you want to know further more about this, you can just close this pivot table and just type 5,100 in the searching. So system will show out all the tariff code with 5,100. As you can see, you only assign 2 invoices with 5%, and there's 3 mistakes on wrongly assign the tax code of SE, SEC1 and SEC3. So you can just double click, go back to that transaction to modify. In this SST 2.0, the service tax is due and payable when payment is received. Let's look on the double entry in sales invoice for service tax. It will be debit to your debtor alpha and beta and credit to your sales account 1,000 and credit 60 ringgit to SST deferred tax. Once the payment is made, process your second cycle of your SST. As you can see, the 60 ringgit is paid. Let's look on the ledger for SST deferred tax account. As you can see, the invoice issued in 5th of October and 60 ringgit posted to this SST deferred tax account. 5th of November, payment is received. Therefore, the 60 ringgit is reversed back to this SST deferred tax account. End up the local balance will be in 0. If your company is subject to both sales and service tax, during process of SST, SQL will auto-generate 2 separate forms for sales tax and service tax. SQL will also generate SST for both sales and service tax in one form. Therefore, this is much simple for internal